In 2009, Ben was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma after having a lump found in the side of his neck. Immediately, we went into action and started his treatments. In fact, he was in the hospital that evening with a port being put in his chest, and everything happened very quickly. Ben went from being this carefree, young, 5-year-old little boy who played and went outside and did things to all of a sudden a little boy that was not able to do many of the things that his brother and sisters were able to do, was very weak, very tired. When we found out that we were able to go on a Make-A-Wish, we weren't quite sure what the timing would be, but we had started to plan out what this little boy's wish was going to be. Out of all of the trauma that we had been put through with the cancer, we had something to look forward to and something to dream about and something to plan. And I think it's very important in those situations to have something to look at instead of staying in the situation that you're in, something to look at and to look forward to.
We were having a hayride, and my mom was like, how about we go to a dude ranch? And I thought about it, and then I said yes. We went out, and I bought my horse, and then we went on lots of trail rides, and then we swam with the horses. We swam in this one cold creek, and we went up to this Barbie ranch, and we slept there overnight on the porch.
The trip was completely worry-free. We had no planning, no worries, no travel expenses. Everything was taken care of for us, and what an amazing stress relief to take a trip like that. It was a trip where we just totally, as a family, could come together and be still and be quiet and enjoy Montana's gorgeous scenery and the people around us. Ben being a Make-A-Wish child, the Wranglers treated him like gold, and the cooks treated him like gold, and he was definitely the star of the week. It was kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. It was a happy ending to such a devastating thing that happens to a family. It was a light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm happy my cancer's gone and no more in the hospital, no more IVs or anything.
We would personally like to thank Make-A-Wish for their time and their commitment and their sacrifice to send a child that is ill on a trip like this. It is so important to any child, and Ben was actually one of the lucky ones in the hospital because his was curable. So it's so important to, as humans, to come together for these children, to let them do something that maybe they'll never get a chance to do again in their lives. So we would personally like to just thank Make-A-Wish and to tell others to give so that this can happen again for a young child.